In the middle of the Auckland Domain right here. There's a few construction sites going on. It's a really nice area actually. There's a lot of cool stuff here. There's Auckland Museum over there. And in this very large field, large open field where I'm standing here, there's usually a lot of concerts and events. Christmas in the park, countdown to New Year parties. Yeah, it goes on, in this park here. Got the Auckland Hospital right there, and there's a big infirmatory pipe there for burning, body parts and stuff. And then there's the Auckland Sky Tower there, and there's a helipad right there where that glass building is, just in front and below. There's a helipad, so there's probably going to be some helicopters, landing over there pretty soon. We're probably going to have a helicopter on it. It just landed, so it's probably going to take off. It's probably going to take off from there soon, But what to do if life sucks, and how can you make an impact on the world if you have a shitty life going on, Obviously we want our life to get better, So we need to distinguish between liabilities and assets and start to get rid of liabilities on every level of, on the relevant levels of existence. Okay, we have to identify, that's a liability. Okay, to walk away from that. Okay, that's this quality or this skill is an asset. Okay, I have to focus on that and then turn away from the liabilities. Okay, these people over here, obviously they're trying to get me involved in, drugs and pissing my time away with talking about bullshit with them. Okay, bye-bye. All right, that dude over there, he's a businessman who has experience running successful businesses, and he's offering to give me some words of advice. Okay, let me try that again. Okay, try that again. It's broken. Yeah, we gotta get everything perfect. Waves, frequency, and energy. Try that again. There we go. Okay, now let's try again. Nope. 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 Okay, it's not the sound I'm after, but practice makes perfect. We'll get there. So that guy over there, he's offering to tutor me, all right, and he's successful in business. So there we go. I'm going to take his advice, all right. Another area of reality that I'd very much like to discuss is that the dating scene, okay, in New Zealand, and what it's like for what it's like. Obviously, there's a lot of girls out there will complain and they'll say, the guys in New Zealand, they suck, they don't have the looks, money, and status that I'm after, or there's some personality trait in them that is lacking and they're just not attractive. So if you're a girl, would you like it, like when you flick through on the dating apps, or when you're standing there, if you're a woman and you're standing there in the supermarket and you get guys approaching you who you're not really, there's just some qualities in there that's lacking, right? and you're flicking through on Bumble or Tinder or whatever dating app, and you're just like, oh, left, and obviously we can talk about the negatives, and a lot of people like talking about negatives with their friends. Oh, these guys suck, negative in this area, negative in that area, this sucks about them, that sucks about them, and we can go on, but maybe some part of your ego, your female ego, it enjoys having a contrast, so that the men that have the looks, money, and status, or 10 out of 10 of whatever values that appeal to you, then you have a contrast. But do you? I think you probably. I'm guessing that you don't actually like seeing so many shitty guys. Wouldn't you prefer to look around in the supermarket or on a dating app and see just like 7 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 lots of guys walking around who are like really, really awesome, like very attractive to you, and the same like for guys, when you you go to bars, and also you look on dating apps, and there's just like shitty girls who they're just like far left lunatics, or they're brainwashed into whatever ideology, like who's worse, like they're like, or they're just brainwashed by the media, like you go and try and talk to them, and immediately you can see they're worried. They're like, oh shit, is this guy an anti-vaxxer? Is he a racist? Is he a Trump supporter? Is he a far-right extremist? Is he, like, they've created all these, they've thrown out all these mind viruses that all these ways to divide people, and at the end of the day, it's not brown guy versus white guy, or black guy versus brown guy, or Asian guy versus white guy, or man versus woman, or anything like that. It's actually just the super rich, which are creating these narratives to divide people, or they are looking for divisions that already exist, and then they're capitalizing on them, and they're capitalizing on those divisions, like they did during COVID, like they did during some kind of war, whether it's Israel and Palestine, or Russia and Ukraine, or whatever it is. Obviously the super rich, the military industrial complex, all these big corporations, they use that as fuel, right? So division only helps them, right? So everything's connected, okay? And I'm talking about a lot of things here. The question is, how are things connected, and how are things relevant, okay? And what is irrelevant here? But the thing about like the dynamic, the dating dynamic, okay? Thing about the dating dynamic. How are we going here? Hopefully we're still good. Yeah. It's like, telepathically, there you go. I don't need to say anything. Actually, you know what I'm saying, right? Based on the context. So how can we, okay, you think it's a crap dating scene in New Zealand, but if you are only gonna look for characteristics that are already there, and you are not willing to address problems that you could be addressing on some level, and you're only going for things that have already been built, strengthened, and nurtured, and then there are things that have been depleted, misled, confused, guys that are confused, that don't know how to approach girls, deal deal constructively with socially, or you know how to develop employment skills, and you know you only go for things that have already been built, strengthened, and nurtured, but you refuse to look at the things within yourself that you could be looking at that you are ignoring. Then yeah, let's try that again.